Howdy guys, Nintendo Capri Sun here, and happy Mother's Day. What else would I do on Mother's Day besides a playthrough of Contra? After all, as many of you know, she and I used to play this game pretty much religiously. Well, religiously, that's a silly word. But yeah, man, we played this game so many times. It must have been over 100 times we played through it. Often multiple times in one sitting. I think our record was 7. We beat it 7 times once in a single sitting. It was ridiculous how good we were at this game. And I had always told myself someday she and I were going to do like a co-op run of this game, but we just never did get around to it. So, well, sadly now she's no longer with us, so that will never happen. But I can still do a solo run of my own to celebrate in honor of her. And so that's what I'm doing. I wish there was more to say about it than that, but well, you know. Man, we had some good times though, good lord. I remember us coming home from like a 12-hour drive on one of our trips up to Michigan or whatever. Well, that wouldn't have been a 12-hour drive. Where were we going on that trip? It was a long trip. We went somewhere. Maybe it was like to Myrtle Beach or something. Well, it wouldn't have been Myrtle Beach because, like, we never did make it out to there. Because I remember when I was at Myrtle Beach talking about how we had always said we were going to do it. We never got around to it. There always does end up being stuff in your life that you say you're going to do that you just never get around to, you know? It's a bit of a sobering experience, you know, when you look back and think, you know? Think of all the things you never got around to doing, you know? But that's okay, because we worked as a team and we beat this game 100 times. And how many people can say that? Much less to say that they did it with their mom. Like, good lord. But this is so not the kind of game that you would expect her, at least knowing her myself, you know, this is not the kind of game I would have thought that she'd be into. I guess just the utter simplicity of it, though, you know. It's like, sure, it's a shoot-'em-up, you know, and a war game and all that, but it's also just a really simple game. You just go through and shoot stuff and destroy, you know? There we go. Woo! Plus for the NES, man, these graphics are just like... I remember, you know, a day when this looked like totally realistic to me. It's hard to believe that you ever saw games like that. That's why I always find myself saying, I wish I could show this to my 9-year-old self, like he wouldn't believe it. I remember when I thought it was impossible for 3D graphics to ever be a thing. It's like, I didn't get how it was mathematically possible for a computer to do that. And wouldn't you know it, it not only happened, but it happened big time. Like, video games are basically like movies nowadays. Pretty much. Now, I'm gonna be careful with this barrier, because we don't know how long it's gonna last. It was always weird, you know, we had to pick, like, who was gonna get the barrier. I don't know how we decided that, like, maybe she always got it or something. I don't know if I was that good at this game. But she was good at it too, like, she could play on her own and make, you know, get through it. I don't know if she ever did it in one life, but then again, like, seriously. It's like raining really hard out there right now, I'm not sure why. The sun was shining brilliantly just like an hour ago. And now suddenly it's just rain, rain, rain. Here we go. It's like coming down hard too, you can see it on top of my car and it was like, jeez. Oh, and this guy's mouth is just ridiculous. Anytime I see somebody whose mouth looks like that one Contra sprite in Danganronpa 3, where he's got that perfectly ovular mouth. It's just Good lord. I think Sayaka's got a mouth like that too in one of her sprites. And it's like every time I see it, it's just so pointless, you know? So usually you can shoot these barriers while ducking. Doesn't seem like I can get that one. Maybe I was hitting it and I just couldn't hear it. I don't know. Alright. One damage point at a time here. Don't be throwing those fireworks at me. I won't have it. I think we had differing opinions. Well, did we? Did we have differing opinions on, like, what was the hardest level? I think we both agreed that level 6 was the hardest. That was always the one that gave us the most trouble. Just as a two-player game, it was hard because you had to synchronize your jumps along with stuff in the game, and it's just like, oh god, you know. And then this gun right here is like not quite high enough to hit with a jump, but too low to hit with just standing there. So you just have to kind of jump halfway up and hit it on the way up. Sorry if my button presses were a little loud there. Try to button mash our way through this as best we can. This room has a spread gun in it if you need it. There's also that whole thing with like spreading out your shots so that you have 3 shots on the screen at once or something. There's like a trick to that, and I remember reading about it, but or like hearing about it in a video not that long ago. But now offhand I can't remember what it was, so it's all about knowing like the perfect spot to stand, you know, so nothing hits you. We both had it down so well. Oh no, not the pissing guys. Don't be pissing on me. Alright. Yeah, it's better to shoot slower here because you don't want... Like, if you get too many shots on the screen, then it starts not shooting all 5 bullets. And so you don't spread them out as well. Wow, somehow I destroyed those left ones really quick. I don't know what happened there. I'll take it. Oh, I remember stage 5 was really bad too. I don't know if I'm just going for a 1 life run here or what's going on. It'd be pretty cool if I could get in 1 life again like I did before. That's not as easy as it sounds, though. Like, all it takes is 1 slip up. 1 slip of the tongue, and down you go, you know? That sounded awfully... What's the word? Innuendo-like. Where's the word for innuendo, but it's an adjective? Innuendous? How about that? It's really all just memorization, you know, and that's why we were so good at it. We just had it memorized. That's all there was to it. Yeah. So, that guy was just ready for me right there, like he was gonna get me. Woo! Boom! God, that feels so good to do that. Why does that feel so good? Almost as good as breaking a big combo in FF7 Remake. Or doing it with Mega Man Part 5. So good. No, this could have been a lot worse, but we're making it. It's funny how much you can remember from something like this, even if you haven't done it in a few years. Surely it hasn't been that long since I've played this, though. So maybe it's been like 2 or 3 years. I probably streamed it at some point. Oh, there we are. Keep on jumping. I should just speedrun this game. I should totally learn it. I bet it wouldn't be that hard. This is it. This is the hardest stage. We both agreed this was the hardest stage. It's easier with 1 player. But we got to the point where we knew each other so well that it was just like, you know, like people talk about life goals or relationship goals. Well, that's a relationship goal for you right there, is knowing what the other person is thinking as you play through Contra. Knowing what they're up to, what they're dealing with, what's on their mind, and how they're going to get through the fire pillars. Or just shoot them from behind. That made no sense. You gotta watch out, sometimes you come on this... Are you serious? Damn, we were doing so good too. Almost had the one life run there, but I guess eventually we had to face reality here. I'm not even gonna bother with the barrier this time. Don't really need it. On the other hand, it does suck trying to play with a pea shooter though. The spread gun makes it so much easier. When you don't have that, you ain't got crap. See, now we're gonna die like 50 times in a row here. Maybe it doesn't matter so much. I mean, it's not like we didn't die when we played together too, you know? But hey. I've never tried like doing a run of this game with just the regular gun, you know, like a buster only run. Because that would just be so boring. What's he doing jumping forward? I've never seen him do that before. Oh my god, the jumps are so floaty though. Ba-boom! It's like you expect him to make some big sound, like ba-boom! He lands. Go! Yes! Feels so good, man. Feels good to just tear shit apart. Damn, I'm disappointed now. I should have known level 6 was gonna be it though. Level 6 was gonna be the one. Whatever that is, I want it, because anything's better than nothing. Oof. That could have stunk. Now it's just up to button mashing. Button mashing so we can get through these. Oh! Because of these walls that look at you like you're saying, oh! What is it about the angle of these walls that just goes with a face saying, oh! Something about it, man. How many times am I going to make that sound? I don't know. Come through here. This stage always reminds me of when Luca, Jin, and me played this together. Oh man, we said some... You gotta be kidding me, man. I'm gonna die and take it. It's worth it. Besides, we've already died anyway, so whatever. Oh! 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 So much. Oh! 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 I'm so sorry about that. Also, I love skipping like 2 of these at a time. Oh! No! Why did my no sound just like the "oh" did? Like, I hate when you try to duck and you end up walking forward, shooting down diagonally. Because your thumb grazes to the right side of the D-pad. It's just so dumb, dude. So this one, you're better off just going right up here and shooting him right in the nose, and hopefully you blow it up before that happens. If I'd had the spread gun, that wouldn't have happened, but hey. It's okay. We're in the final stage. Let's just do this without game overing. Down to 4 lives here. Or should I say up to 4, because technically you only start with 3. Alright, barrier. And machine gun. Oh, this is so much worse than Contra 3, though. Honestly, it is. Contra 3 in 1 life is something you will never see me do. Of course, never say never, I suppose. It's alright. I also love this acid-looking stuff. What is that supposed to be? Rainbow acid or something? It helps knowing the patterns of things in the game too, like how these things come out. That was a spread gun right there. What? It's the worst time for that to happen you could possibly imagine. Yeah, I'm just gonna run past these, I don't even care. Whatever. Those died faster than they should have. Nope, you ain't circling around to get me there. You are. Alright, we got like 1 life left here, or 2 lives, rather, to beat Red Falcon. Can we do it? Well, let's find out. First we start by destroying the scorpion's nest. Speaking of scorpions, has anybody been stung by one yet? Like in Animal Crossing? Alright, seriously, die already, thank you. I hate that I'm using the word die so much when talking about this. Why is Red Falcon so easy? This is not a final boss, he doesn't even do anything! Oh, I did it. We did it, Mom. You and I are heroes once again for the 101st time. That helicopter, though. It's like he looks like he's making his own little face of some sort. Congratulations, you've destroyed the vile Red Falcon and saved the universe. Consider yourself a hero. I'm gonna go have myself a hero. How about that? Wait, I thought there was like more. Isn't there like credit? I was gonna say there's gonna be credits to this thing. Boy, if somebody nowadays made a game like this, it'd be like one person made the whole thing. People are just so overworked these days, I tell ya. Anyway, well, I just looked off to my side and I swear I thought I saw her sitting there on the couch next to me applauding. Maybe she really is, I don't know. I can't prove that she is. But like, wouldn't that be fun though? You know? I don't know, maybe someday we'll get in touch with the other side. We'll figure out what's really going on in this world. And then... But then what, you know? Like, if we can't control it, then... Why would you want to control it, though? It would, you know, I'm not going to get into that philosophical discussion right now. That ain't happening. This is Contra. We ain't here for philosophical discussions. In fact, I think that's what me and Mom did to get away from it. Oh, look at that. And so we just start right back at 3 lives. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. But I'm not playing this game a second time, because one time, I think, is more than enough. So happy Mother's Day, everybody. Give your moms a, well, I was going to say give your moms a hug. I don't know if you can really do that safely, but hey, whatever. Tell her you love her, because I know I love mine. And I'll see you back here for more 8-Bit Summer. I don't know what's going to be next, but it's going to be cool, I'm pretty sure. See ya. Bye!